Continue to watch people think it's okay to bomb a hospital where children. You know what's so hard sometimes is watching those videos and the people telling the kids don't cry. I'm like, let them cry. And they're shaking, and somebody, you know this, they keep telling them not to cry in Arabic.
Hey there, guys. Welcome to the channel. So, Rashida Tlaib, the very, very outspoken Democrat who, as you guys know, she supports Palestine, even to the point of playing literal apologists for terror. Anyway, she just absolutely embarrassed herself after finally being punished by Congress for literally her spreading of anti-Israel propaganda that was provided to her by a terrorist organization. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But first, guys, thanks so much to everyone that's been subscribing and leaving such great comments. Really, really appreciate the support. If you haven't already, please make sure to join us. Help us to continue to grow. Like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share. Really, really means a lot. It does help us grow. So, Rashida Tlaib, she went on MSNBC, which of course is probably the most friendly network for terror simps and other degenerates to appear on. And they treated her, honestly, exactly like we'd expect. Like she's the victim. And she wanted to explain that she's just a misunderstood lover of people and peace. And her colleagues and anyone else who was offended by her use of anti-Semitic chants in her anti-genocide Joe video, which is what they're calling Joe Biden now, by the way, which is almost comical, just doesn't understand her, doesn't understand where she's coming from, and we don't understand, you know, what we're hearing or reading as we witness what she says. We hear it, but we just don't get it, and that's our fault, she says.
Now, Congresswoman, thank you for coming on tonight. I just want to start by asking what your conversations with your Democratic colleagues have been like over the last 24 hours, particularly if you've talked to any of the 22 that voted for the censure resolution.
I mean, many of my colleagues know I have an open door policy. They can come and talk to me about this, and they know the conversation will lead in me urging them to please save as many lives as possible, and that means calling for a ceasefire. Again, my colleagues know where my heart is, and they know that I have been pushing from day one of coexistence, of the days where both my grandparents, when they were born there, that there was coexistence among all faiths, living in peace. And, you know, much of what I'm seeing is distortion of my words, also in trying to silence my residents who have been calling from the beginning of freedom from inequality, freedom from the occupation, freedom from the violence. And so it has been really difficult, I think, for me as I walk on the House floor, walking there, watching many of the colleagues that voted for this not engage me. And they know I'm ready. I'm ready to have those conversations. And I think they're missing an opportunity to talk to a Palestinian American, serving with them. I have a lived experience that needs to be shared and be heard.
I want to sort of stipulate here that I think the censure resolution is a sort of ludicrous distraction amidst.
Yeah, so, I mean, you guys see that. Let me know in the comments if you agree. But I, for one, I completely disagree. I could not disagree anymore. We understood her perfectly. She hates Israel. She believes that there's a genocide in Gaza. She absolutely believes this. And here's the thing. Here's where we can agree. I don't want to see children anywhere on the planet die. And I know not one person watching this video does. I don't want to see innocent people hurt. And I know not one person watching this video does. No one wants this. But this is where we are. Hamas started a war in the most horrific and bloodthirsty way possible. And really, to keep this from ever happening again, the only way that this ends is with Hamas surrendering or being destroyed. I really don't understand how anyone, even the crazy leftists who believe that they're supporting freedom fighters, how do they imagine that this ends any other way? I mean, really, if you support the Palestinian people, and I know you guys do, I support the Palestinian people. If you truly do, then why would you want the evil terrorists that control their lives to continue doing that? You know, these same people, the left, they say they support women's causes, right? Well, in Gaza, it is not illegal to rape your wife, and a woman cannot travel without being accompanied by a male. And these same people, the left, they say they support gay rights, yet in Gaza, it's illegal to be homosexual. and probably worse than illegal. I just don't honestly understand how we aren't all in complete and total agreement that this terrorist organization has got to end. But anyway, guys, that's just my take. Let me know in the comments yours. And if you thought I got it wrong, let me know. I know we've been having some pretty good discussions on the other videos on this topic, but that's my take. Guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. We'll see you in the next one.